Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone to a brand new session. Today we are having an interview with Harika. And the name I have given her is the Unshakeable Harika. You will know why I have given her this name today. But first of all, a warm welcome to everyone in the chat. Uh, let people join in before I get Harika on air. Uh, Second. Today's teachers day, and this is going to be a very interesting session because I'm sure in Harika's life as well a lot of teachers have played a very important role, so we'll be talking about that and welcoming everyone. Okay, so now that people are joining in, without further delay, I'm going to invite the woman of the moment, Harika. Welcome, Harika.
Thank you, Sagar. Thank you. That's a great introduction.
Harika, I have to make sure that your voice is not lagging because until now, whoever has used Bluetooth earphones, there's always been a lag. So I'm going to wait for the chat to tell me all is okay with the audio, and then we will move ahead. Uh, I think I should have told you before, but I just missed it now. Now that I saw that it's wireless. How are you doing, by the way?
I'm good, Sagar. I'm good. After this Olympiad, I'm taking a break. So I'm just trying to, not get just relax my brain that it's over and, next phase is going to start. So I'm in that mode right
It's
now.
like a chapter of life, a major chapter got over. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. When the Olympiad announced, I started working off immediately. So from 1 to 1.5 months, I have been on chess like continuously and on screen regularly. So it's been very, very tiring. So right now, like I'm trying to avoid the screen as much as
Okay.
possible and just see chess on the board. I might forget or else.
But thank you for agreeing to this because I saw this picture of yours on Twitter and I was like, wow, look at where Harika is. Where is this place? Please tell us. Where is this?
This is Falaknama Palace, hotel in Hyderabad, and they have amazing view.
I mean, it's
So,
unbelievable. It's like even if someone watches this photo, they feel relaxed. I can only wonder how relaxing it was there for you.
yeah, definitely. It has become one of my favorite spot in Hyderabad now.
It's okay. Very cool. Harika, they are saying there's a small lag. Is it possible for you to either use earbuds with earphones with wire or just without it? Is it possible?
So, if you give me 2 minutes, I'll try to connect into mobile and maybe earphone, something
Sure,
like this. I'll
sure.
just try
No problem.
to,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, guys. Meanwhile, while Harika would be coming back in a bit, I want to tell you guys the phenomenal performance that Harika has done in this tournament. She actually she played a remarkable number of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games for Team India. She played 12 games, winning 5 games, just losing one. She was extremely solid and she performed remarkably well. I mean, she was the backbone of the team. She took so many black games. From 12 games, she was black in 9 out of 12 games was black. So it's a big thing. Yagnik Parmar, thank you so much for your super chat. Today we are going to know a lot about Harika through this interview. You will get to know the side of her which you would not be aware of. Of course, you know what a great player she is. She is the second grandmaster of Indian chess. She's achieved tremendous amount of things. Won bronze medal 3 times at World Championship. But through this interview, you would know the human side of Harika as well. And if you have any questions, please let us know in the chat, and I would be happy to ask them to Harika. and get her views on that. So as mentioned, Harika was, instrumental in Team India winning the gold, because on women's board number 1 was Humpy, board number 2 was Harika, and she played so many black games. She beat Kurbun Boeva with black, she drew with Irene, she beat Mahadyan, she lost to Batsiashvili, drew with Schulze, drew with Ju Wenjun, the reigning world champion, beat Lilith Makarchian, uh, drew with Karina Sivka, then beat Sivka, drew with Koschenyuk twice. So fantastic, simply fantastic. And yeah, happy Teachers Day, says everyone. Thank you, Harika.
Yeah. How is it
Okay,
now?
let's see how the voice is now. Let me first get you on the screen so that people can see you. I was telling them what a tremendous performance you did at the Olympiad. You played 12 games, you played 9 out of those with black, and you won 5 games, which is simply amazing. I mean, you were so solid.
Thank you, Sagar. I think it wasn't intentional. It just happened because of the circumstances. Especially on the third day, when I'm supposed to play, like when I played these 3 games, Humpy's internet was a problem, because of which we had to take certain decisions. And Srinath and Vidit both were hesitant to give me 3 blacks. So I told them that okay, one extra black wouldn't make a difference to me. So it is okay if it's like. But the only problem for me is, even if I take the responsibility, there is slight hesitation, that if something goes wrong because of me. But I wanted to do it. Okay, I am experienced enough that I should be able to cope up with the pressure. So I told them that if it is good not to think about my white and black, and I can manage it. And luckily, the game, I was a bit shaky in the when I lost to Batseshvili in the first game, especially when from a very normal position, like maybe even better position, I lost, because I know that only my game is important, most probably, uh, because she's the one scoring in their team. So I tried to find some solid variation when I was better, because of which I lost some kind of calculation and I made a blender.
Ah,
So somewhere I was shaken a bit on the for the next 2 games. But then I thought, like, team needs me and I have to make sure that I don't mess up. It was like eye opener that already it went wrong, and now you have to be more and more concentrated or
yeah,
focused.
yeah. Well, it
So
just
that's when.
shows how you were like, you came back. And I would say in cricketing terms, it's like a batsman taking so many blacks is like he's trying to wicket keep at the same time bat. It's not easy. So you were doing so many roles for Indian team, and I think we wouldn't have won gold, and if it was not for your great performance. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Sagar. Thank you. Like, especially I would say Juvenil's game
Yes.
gave me a lot of pressure with black rather than any other game. Other games, I wasn't, I didn't find any problems much, but with Juve Engine, because especially it's most critical game for us. And after opening, I just got blanked out in the third game. That was the first day I played 3 games in a row. So I completely blanked out there. And that's when I got minus position immediately after opening. And I understood that if I mess up, something can go wrong with the team. And then I was like, at any cost, I cannot lose this and I will defend this, how much ever worse position it is. So that is the only black I can say I had,
Yeah.
serious pressure on me.
Absolutely. And you can see, like, now I completely understand why you needed such a break, because there was so much stress, so much pressure. Harika, the sound is perfect, everything is good, and I'm so glad that all is set. I have actually collected some very nice pictures, and if you are okay, we can go through them and we can
Sure,
talk
sure.
about it. Is it okay?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay, let me get you here. And okay, so I began with this photo, but we already spoke about it. A very nice
Yeah.
picture. Uh, The first one is this one where you are here with your dad and your mother. You may not be able to see your mom on the right. There is your
Yeah.
video, but she's there. So,
Yeah.
so tell us a bit about this picture. When was this taken?
This is my first trip to abroad to Spain in my for my first World Championship under 10, and I think I mean also my first international medal. This is one of the most special moments because okay, we were really upset of for not winning gold medal, and it took us for some time to digest that we didn't get gold and we should accept the silver medal, and that's when we reached Paris we started consoling each other that I think let's enjoy whatever we have, and that's when we took all these pictures in the airport of Paris.
So,
So this is from that moment.
which place did you finish in this tournament?
Second silver.
Second. Oh, so you were more than being happy. You were slightly sad that you didn't finish first.
Yeah, we were all we went all four of us went, my coach, my mom and dad. So we all were extremely upset, and from the time we traveled to Spain to Paris till we were extremely upset, and this is the moment we accepted the silver medal and we took photos.
Okay, okay. This is what I call a champion's attitude. They are like more like, why didn't I win the gold? So Harika, how did you begin playing chess? Like, was it your dad who taught you chess?
Yeah, I mean, my dad was interested into many sports, and especially we used to play a lot of indoor games, and that's when my sister he started chess so that she can get some patience and some qualities from chess. But then I started wondering why I cannot do it, why only my sister can play it. So I used to roam around like in between them and see what they're doing and try to learn from that, and that's when I got introduced to chess. But later on it was never intentional to be serious chess player. None of us from our families were sports persons, so we didn't even have any clue of how to or what to do in sports. We just started off for fun or like a hobby, and then one of my family friends Rohit, right?
Yes, Zero hit.
His Yeah, so he was our neighbor, and like auntie and uncle they were the like uncle is the main reason I started off playing nationals. He told anyway we are going, why not bring Harika and let her play.
Okay.
In girls there was very less competition at that time, so he was like, okay, let's try to make her play and see how it goes. So that's how I started a national championship, let's say.
And did you
And
win it?
no, my first nationals I played, I got 5 out of 5.
Okay.
Then I lost with 3-4 people in a row. I remember that time Marian Gomes, Saumya, or someone like all these players played. I was very young. I don't even remember exactly. I just played for fun and I made 5 out of 5. That's when we started taking it up seriously.
Wow. Okay.
And I remember Marian Gomes got a rolling trophy by then, and I was very fascinated about the trophy. I wanted to win it, like as a kid, that is what I wanted. It's not about playing game or anything. I just wanted the trophy in my hands, and that's when the moment started where we wanted to take up chess. And the next year, luckily, I got NVS Ramaraju as a coach. He has been one of the pillar of my my team. Like all of us have been like a team, my parents, myself, my coach, and he got, I think he came to me before 3 months, 3 months of my national championship, which I won. So we started off working on chess for 3 months, and we worked really hard. We went off, and there were no doubts in us, like that if we will win or not. We were very sure that we would do it, and we actually won it. But finally, I didn't get the rolling trophy. They stopped rolling trophy from that year.
Was it under 8 or under 10 back then?
9, under 9.
Under
That time
9.
there was under 9.
Okay, odd numbers. Yeah, under 9 you won.
Yeah, so I won under 9, and I didn't have any happiness because I didn't get the trophy, and they gave me a shield which was very small and even broke off after a point. So I wasn't satisfied with that. And then the next target was to play in World Youth Championship under 10, and that's how it all started off.
Okay, okay, and that is this picture that we saw first is from the time you came back from that under 10 World Youth, yeah?
Yeah, where I won my first
Okay,
international
okay,
medal, silver medal.
brilliant. Sarat Kumar, thank you for your super chat. Also, Nilav Burman, Pratik Thakur. Uh, Harika, there is one message for you. I do not understand that, but you will. Avinash Thakur says, Harika ma'am, Nuvu Chala Andaga Unaru.
It means you're beautiful.
Okay,
Thank
okay.
you, thank you, thank you.
Brilliant, brilliant. And so, what's your father and mother's name?
My father's name is Ramesh and mother's name is Swarna.
Okay,
My father is an engineer and he retired as executive engineer. And my mom is a homemaker.
okay.
So, I mean, it was their dream that I'm living off. That much I can say.
Their dream that you should become a world-class chess player, yeah?
Yeah, like my father is really like he really likes me to play for India. That's his dream.
You can see
That's
the
what he
pride.
wanted.
You can see the pride on the face of both your parents here. This is, I think, your bronze medal which you won in 2017, right? World
Yeah, yeah,
Championship.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And look at your smile. You are so happy. It
yeah.
just is perfectly showcasing the fact how your parents have been so involved in your journey, and you're so happy making them proud.
Yeah, I want to say one story which happened in my first World Youth Championship, which I got to know after many years. Apparently, when we went to our first trip, we didn't have any clue, how to save money. It's like wherever I'm going, whichever ticket government is giving me, they were buying the same ticket, same route, and like same accommodation. It costed us a lot. It was back in 2000. I didn't have any clue what happened. Three people accompanied me. Apparently my dad sold off a property at that time,
Oh,
just so that it's not because we can't afford or something. It's like you have to pay at the same time big amount. So he sold off one of his property that time, so that there won't be any issues. And we traveled, we came back. I didn't have any clue what my dad did for me. We happily came back and we were working for next. And after many years, he was like, in a very candid way, he told me that how it all happened in the
my
like
God.
for the first championship.
It's unbelievable, yeah, like how and he didn't tell you at all, and it was like he was just okay, go and play chess, play, keep improving, and for that he could go to any extent.
Yeah, he never let me know, any issues. Like wherever I went, like he made sure that I got all the like even being at hotel, the way we travel, everything he made sure. And he never ever told me what he's going through. He is the main major pillar for all the financial strength. And I think even my mother wouldn't know what is happening. He,
Oh,
and with the same smile, he would be there to support me without even letting me know.
wow,
That's why I'm really really proud of my
that's
father.
tremendous, that's tremendous. Sashank says Harika gave us the confidence that she would at the very least hold a draw in every game. Very solid, super dependable, and her experience really showed. I can agree
Thank
with this. Like when you were there on the playing, we knew that there's no opponent who can beat you. So we are sure of at least a half point, and when you would get rolling, we would get the full point. So it was amazing, amazing.
Thank you, Seshank. For me, maybe mainly because I'm very emotional. If I lose for myself, it is something I'll accept. And if I mess up for the team, that guilt will kill me from inside, like every single time. It's been, I don't know, 16 years since I started team championships. And very few games I lost because of this reason, that I cannot forgive myself. I feel really guilty. And this is where I keep my life there, and have to somehow make sure I don't lose it.
Oh man, now we know you take so much stress. This is a very nice picture. What about your mom? Did she also travel with you to tournaments wherever you went? What was
Yeah,
her role?
yeah. So let's say after the first world championship, we got an idea how to travel and how to cut down the expenses. So from next year, my mother and my coach used to accompany me, and my father used to be at home and take care of all the other things. So she was the one who traveled with me until I think 2005 or 6. She had asthma, so she couldn't travel for to many tournaments which are like with the whole countries. So, but most of the time, like the whole point is when myself and my coach used to work from 4th like 6:30 to evening 4. She was always there, making sure we get everything on time. And
Did you say
she
6:30 to 4?
yeah, morning 6:30 to
What?
4. That was our schedule.
6:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. you would work on chess?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Is this true? How
Yeah.
is it possible?
So that's when I think that's how it all started when I played my first nationals. My coach is very sincere. My mom and dad are very sincere. I tried to be very sincere, but I was a kid back then. Still, like at some point, I really wanted to get rid of this, and it felt too much. But finally, all their teamwork is something which I am always proud of right now.
But
And my mother.
Harika, I wake up at 8 a.m. for my morning session, and everyone is like, what 8 a.m. is so early? You are going live, and here you are at 6:30. You are practicing. How long did this go on? Like for how many months or something?
I think all my years until 14 or something. Then
What?
I started until 14.
So you say 6-7 years of your life?
Yeah, around when until we had like very serious intense sessions before tournament. But then that's when I started traveling alone, and the games used to be at 3 p.m. So that's when my timing started changing a bit. That I have to relax before the tournament, so I used to sleep a little bit more time, and then so that's how slowly my schedule started changing. But until then, during my childhood years, it was always from 6:30 to 4. uh, and my mother is the one who takes care of everything. Like no other, like she is the one who cooks for me, like she is the one without any help. And how many ever people come to my home because of chess, she is the one who used to take care of every single thing. And one of the major part is she's very ambitious than my father and me.
Okay.
So even when we relax, even when we are happy with small things, she was never happy with, she wanted to me to do more. And she always tells me that this is the reason we are working hard, and you have to grow higher and higher. So that's how I think she that's how she has dedicated her life
What was
for
her
me.
reaction when you won gold? What was your parents' reaction in this online Olympiad? Were they very happy? Because it's like one of the major achievements, yeah, winning an Olympiad gold.
Yeah, like to be very frank, because we are staying in different homes, like they don't have the same connectivity to understand what is happening. Once it started coming in newspapers, they understood the seriousness of the tournament, and
Okay.
that's when they started feeling. Or else it's like I would play for some time, they will call me when you are finishing and when you can come here. And that was the main routine. So when we won and when it started coming in the newspapers, they took it very seriously and they were happy.
Okay, fantastic. And 6:30 a.m. was possible because of this man on the screen, your coach, Mr. Ramaraju. And I think this picture is very special because you won the Padma Shri award, and here he is holding it as a proud coach, and you are standing behind him. Tell us a bit about him, and you have stuck with him right from the beginning until I think when you became a GM. I mean, the journey has been so long.
Yeah, the journey is still going on.
It's still on.
Let's say, yeah, it's still on, because I would say maybe we are not physically sitting in front of the board and seeing chess. But for me, whatever I do in life, whatever happens, the first call goes to him even more than my parents. So it's like, even if I'm working on something, see, I'm thinking to look. Now he's very busy with many students, but still, it's like I disturb him every now and then. I tell him, now I right now I want to work in this, like just see if you have anything and just send me off, or I should go on, how we should work, the whole plan, everything we do it together. And it's been 20 years, more than little more, yeah, 20 years actually, from the time we started off. He used to be a very strict teacher, like Hitler, let's say. He was very strict, very very strict, and at some point I was like, hoping that he wouldn't come to the classes. He was that sincere. Not even one day I used to get break. I will tell a funny story. Harsha Bartakoti was born,
He's a
and
GM now.
he's who is a GM. He's nephew of my coach.
Okay.
So he was born in 2000, if I remember right.
Yes.
And that's when one day he fell sick, and my coach still came to the class, but he was looking very upset.
Okay.
So I asked him what happened. He said like, okay, he's not feeling well, but okay, let's continue. And I very running. I went to my parents and I told, look, he's very upset. You should come and speak to him. And then we all went to the hospital to see him, the day's baby. And I was very happy, jumping inside that the class is not there today and I am free from the class.
Thanks to Harsha. I think that's why Harsha is your very good friend till date. I see whenever you are at the tournaments, you are with him. I think that one day meant a lot.
Yeah, I see him as a baby brother because of this. I have a long connection with him, and that is the sincerity of my coach.
Amazing.
Just Saga, just give me 2 minutes. I forgot to charge my come. Just give me 1 minute.
No problem. Yeah, please go ahead. Guys, what sincerity, yeah? What sincerity on this front? I'm going to ask her about her schooling. Yes, I see that the question is, what about school? 6:30, say shuru is from 6:30, it goes on all the way till 4 p.m. When are you schooling? So we're going to talk to Harika about that. So stay tuned for that. And also, so many people wishing Teachers Day, and there could be nothing better right now to know than about Ramaraju, who has been such a pillar in Harika's life. I think this is what a teacher does, comes into the life of a player, molds her, puts in a lot of effort, and eventually, the player stays with that teacher. I think it's such a fitting tribute. Yeah, Harika, today is 5th September and you're talking about your coach.
Yeah, I mean, words are not enough for him because he's so sincere. Even when I'm in World Championship and in the crucial moment I want to speak with him, he first makes sure that he finishes the class. He tells me I'm in class, so let me finish it. I say, this is more important. I have to, speak with you right now. He says, no, let me finish this, then I'll come back to you. So he is that much sincere in every class he takes. And I think the reason behind I'm here is my parents and him. I tell again and again because of this. Their hard work. Okay, I was very young. I'm not maybe that smart like this generation that I would know what I really want and all. So I was blank, and they are the ones who saw my talent and made sure I get it. There were times when he used to cry because I couldn't win something. There was time he even scolded me that you are not capable enough, and I don't want to train you, because he was very upset with my games or something. So we had lot of fights. We had it was a great long journey which I'm really proud of. And now he's like my family. Like the first call will go to him in any which circumstance. So
unbelievable.
He has been amazing person in this journey, and I would say with all my heart that he is one of the best coach I could see. It's most sincere and dedicated coach.
Well, we have to thank him for creating such a gem like you. Advait Sharma says, Guruji OP, Harika OP. Harika, a question that everyone is asking, what about school? 6:30 you are waking up till 4 you are training. When did you go to school?
As I told you earlier, Sagar, I couldn't, until some point I was giving exams by studying for last 15-20 days or 1 month. But then later on I realized it's getting really serious and I couldn't afford to waste time. So I gave up on my academics after some point. As I was playing, I was into Olympiad when I was 13. So it's like I couldn't manage everything. It's like I had to play international open tournaments.
You played first Olympiad for India when you were 13?
Yeah, around in 2004.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
So
okay.
I was making sure to play World Youth Championships, then Olympiads, Asian Team Championships, and then international open tournaments to get to play with stronger GMs. So I was like literally, my schedule used to be always traveling and playing tournaments. So it was really hard for me to concentrate. And it was my decision and my parents' decision. All of us realized that the whole dream is to become world champion. and it is okay even if I give up academics, because I am doing sincerely in something, and this is my degree, this is my PhD, this is everything for me. So I took this decision, and I never regret about it,
What a
because
bold decision. Really, what a bold decision. Very few people can do that. And today I can say, Harika, if someone meets you, talks to you, speaks to you, they can never ever imagine that you never went to school or something. So truly, as I think you had mentioned, life itself is education for you. You don't need to go to school for that.
definitely, I think whatever is, let's say, I would see chess as also one of the study subject. It may be different subject. It may not have degrees. The degree I got is Arjuna Award and Padma Shri Award, and that's when it is like I got PhD in this or degree in this. But I don't see it otherwise than education. This is one kind of education. It is just different subject. So I always believe that whatever subject you are taking up, it's just the sincerity and the how much you work hard and how far you go. That's where your education. This is my education. I never say that I didn't have education. This
This
has
this
been
is
my education.
this is your degree. This is the Padma Shri award you are receiving from the President of India. Such a
Yeah.
proud moment for Indian chess that you got that. But also, I think this is a big lesson for everyone out there, that if you are good at something, you put in all your energy into it, and you can reach where Harika is right now, one of the best in the world.
Yeah, and
Uh,
I'm employed in Indian Oil, and like I have amazing support from them. So my chess degree definitely worked for me.
yeah, Indian Oil has been supporting you since a very young age, and they are
No,
still
from
into.
2016. Yeah, from
From
2016.
2016. So before that, did you have a sponsor?
No, because there were always these rumors, if you come join some oil company, you might have some restrictions, you might have problems to play as freely as you are. So all these rumors are somewhere. I didn't think of taking it up, and myself and my dad were like very clear that the whole idea, whole journey is to reach where I wanted, and how much ever hurdles. I won't say I mean, whatever I earned, whatever my dad's financial support, we were doing everything happily, because the whole point is to reach to higher level. And we didn't think much about it. We were happy to spend whatever I'm earning, and we never saw it as to earn financially,
True.
because the dream is to just become world champion. And how many ever like problems or financially, everything was taken care of my dad with a smile. That's what I would say. Until my marriage, I never saw my dad taking any stress. He would do everything with a smile.
Oh. Why until marriage? After marriage, like he was stressed or tensed.
No, after marriage,
Now he
I
doesn't
tell,
have to worry so much. Yeah.
yeah, it's like I want to do for him from now on. Like
Correct.
I don't
Correct.
want him to do for me. So that's why
Amazing.
I say until
Okay.
marriage.
Ideal daughter. Yes. Tell us a bit about your sister. What's her name? What does she do now? And how was her? Did she play chess?
She's Anusha. She started playing chess, but she was very smart that she can't do it anymore. It's too stressful. She got fever once when she did it sincerely for 2 days, and she told that I'm not going to do it. And she went into studies. She finished her like MTech in Vellore. She is a gold medalist in mathematics,
Wow.
and she is married to director, film director.
Yes, that's what
Uh,
in the chat people were saying, that he's a very famous Telugu director.
yeah,
What's his name?
he's Bobby. He directed a couple of hit films, and
Okay,
so they have their own set of. She helps him being at home, taking care of all other things for him. So that's where her journey.
amazing, amazing. And one other important person in your journey, your life, has been your grandmother. What a brilliant picture captured by David Lada here. This is at the World Cup in 2017. Your grandma was the one who joined you, and I think we have couple of pictures here. Very nice. Tell us a bit about her. Her name. What's her name?
Her name is Sudeshna Devi. I would say she joined my journey a little later, but has played a most important, prominent role in my journey. I think when I was thinking whom to take for my tournaments, because I could see my dad was getting tensed, my mom was getting tensed, and it was difficult for me to handle both of them because I could see and also I'm an emotional person, so it would affect me. So that's when I got this idea that I should take my grandmother with me. I think she started coming with me from like 2007 or 8 to all the important tournaments. When I won this World Junior was our first trip. So that was the decision I have taken, and I'm very happy about it because from then she has taken the most important part of my journey, and I couldn't thank her enough because at the age of like recently when I went to a tournament in Russia, for me, I have a habit that if I eat well, I will play better. And when I am in bad mood or something, I ask her to I ask her to cook something for me. And it was in Kantimansis in minus 30 degrees was there outside. And I came back to the room very upset and I said, like, I want pakodi now. I feel if I eat, I'll play better tomorrow and my mood will get better. And there were two rooms, and I was in one room. She went there, she wore all her jackets, she wore a scarf, she opened the window a little bit because we were cooking in the room, right? So she opened window and she did everything, and she then closed the window and she got and gave me the food. So you can imagine how much supportive and how sweet she is. So I would say like she is one of the major pillar of my success, and after my parents and my coach, she is the one who is there with me all the time. And there were days when she said, like, my ultimate dream is to see you becoming world champion, and I hope it happens before I. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
that is the way she sees me, and she has been immense support, and I'm so proud of my grandmother because she, even go to tournament, she never, I don't even speak with her in the
Yes.
mornings before the tournament. I get tense and I see so many things in chess, so I don't see or speak with her. Once that game is over, I will be in my own happy mode. So until then, she doesn't speak a word. She even like feeds me food. Like I'll be like in rush, I'll be running and
she
she'll be
she
feeding me food in the mouth. And after the tournament is the time I realize what she's doing in the room. So I mean, I'm really really thankful to my grandmom for all this.
Yeah, and this picture actually shows it all, because I remember that you had won a very crucial, I think there was a very tense match, and then the first person whom you went to after winning was your grandma there, and this is like you shook her hand and said, "Yeah, you won." Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah, like this was in 2017 World Championship. The day I won maybe one of the tie breaks, where I
Yes,
was actually going into tie breaks every other day.
yes, yes.
So, and also I would like to say when she came to me to maybe 2015 World Championship, she got her knee surgery done, and she couldn't sit for long time. But we both have this that when she comes to my tournament, she comes and sit there. That gives me a very big strength, that just a happiness when she's around. So she used to come to that world championship every single day. She used to sit for hours with that knee. She used to keep a chair in front of her and rest her leg, and she used to wait for me patiently. So I mean, there are no words to tell
Yeah.
how sweet she is.
Amazing, amazing. Shashank Shukla says, big shout out to Harika's parents for letting her live her dream and not force her for academics. It's very rare, especially from an Indian context. Yeah, I
Thank
agree.
you, thank you.
Uh, this is one picture that I like very much. It is you and Abhijit Gupta both winning the World Junior Championship. It's very rare actually that someone can win the World Junior title, and that year you both won in the open and in the girls section. That was, I think, one of your first like very big achievements. True.
Yeah, World Junior has been a long journey for me. I mean, I missed couple of years medal, like just medals. I remember in 2004 or 5 I played in Nakhchivan, and where I was very close. I was maybe Nana was leading, but I was 1 point ahead. Sorry, I was 1 point behind, and we were so upset that we are not like reaching near to the goal. I didn't even think about medal, and I almost like lost most of the medals because of this, because I was upset that I'm not reaching the first spot, and I used to like just not care about the medals. So this journey has been long because every time it was happening again and again for me. I play really well until the end, and then something messes up. So 2008 was the year I took my grandmother, and I decided. I remember the 20 days before this, I had one serious failure tournament. I don't remember which one, but I had some failure tournament. I was very upset. I remember I was sitting in my chess room all the time. Just, I don't know how much I worked on chess. I used to, imagine that I have to win this World Junior title.
Oh,
I am not coming back without winning this World Junior title. And I used to write, like, myself that I have to win and I will win and what I will do after that. And I used to see whatever chess I can. And most of the time, I used to be in this like one room, myself locked, and all the time thinking about this. So that's why this is one of the most special moments because it actually happened, whatever I dreamt, and like all my years of struggle reached to one spot. Like finally I managed
yeah,
to do
yeah.
this, so that's why this World Junior is always special for me.
And actually, we're getting to know so much about you. You're very emotional. Like you, whatever you feel that comes out. Second, also, you're very grateful for the things that happened in your life until now, people who have supported you. And there's one more quality of yours which I want to show here, which is actually the one which I am so impressed with, is your concentration and the ability to focus. I mean, whenever I have seen, look at this picture. Yeah, this was a training camp in Delhi. It was just a normal day at work. I mean, not something like a world championship event. But look at the focus here. You are completely fixated. Look at this picture here. You're just focusing completely on the chessboard. It seems like your mind is right in there. Another one here. So what are you doing here? I don't know, but so focused. And I have like so many pictures of this of yours. Tell us a bit about this. I haven't seen a player as intense as you.
To be frank, Sagar, I always accepted that I was not as passionate as about chess like many other youngsters. For me, it came off like I was getting successful, was playing well, so it's like my profession. I was going on and on. So for me, I always wonder. There are so many people like even they can't like they don't miss even one single game, live games, and all this. For me, this is not the case. For me, it is about this is my profession, and for me, the most important part is when I sit on the board, I fight crazily. When I'm off the board, I work hard crazily. Like even if it is useful or not is secondary. I just sit there and I work on it. There might be times when I mean, when it's not even useful. But I feel maybe that's that when I wonder, that why I've come this far many times. The main reason I could see is whatever I do, finally, I just focus on it sincerely. So this is how when I sit on the board, it's like I will fight as much as I can. When I am off the board, it comes. I'm happy that it's over. The battle is over, and I'm back to my normal self. Like I'm happy to be around people. I'm happy to be in my normal self.
So you
So
are
when I'm
like a sort of a not a split personality, but you have two kind of things. Like if I meet you, let's say apart from the tournament, you would be like the most jovial, fun-loving, friendly person. But when you are in between the event, you will be like totally focused. No one else matters.
Yeah, there were times when I wouldn't even greet anyone during tournaments because I'm in my own zone. For me, until like this, the tournament is over, nothing matters. I just see how to win and how to concentrate on my tournament. There were times when I would remove, like, all the access. I remember after my marriage, the first tournament I played is World Women's Championship, and I told my husband that I don't want to be in touch right now because it's a very serious tournament, and he got shock of his life. He's like, can I even message? I just want to know if everything is okay. So that focused I am. Like if I am there, I would just like cut myself off everything. But
Amazing.
once that is over, I am back to my normal self.
Okay. Before moving on to the next part of your life, as you said, your husband, I want to say a big thanks to Anshuman Das. Thank you so much for sending a super chat of 10,000. He says,
Wow.
Happy Teachers Day, Sirji. Thank you, Anshuman ji. As always, great supporter for chess. Uh, we come to the next phase, and I think a very important phase of your life. August 2018, if I'm not mistaken, was the month in which you got married to
Yeah,
Karthik.
yeah.
Tell us a
It,
bit about him.
So it's yeah, like when I met him first, my parents all felt fine and we could meet. That was my first meeting, and he told me that he's really proud of what I do, and he was very positive about what I'm doing, and he loves traveling. So there were many things that fell in place perfectly for each other, and in 2-3 hours we decided that we would marry just after meeting for
Really?
2. Yeah,
In
I
two,
didn't know
three
anything
hours?
before. Yeah, I didn't know anything about him before at all. And once we met in 2-3 hours, we decided that we are going to get married. So that's how it started. And
What did he say that made you so confident? That did he say like, Harika, I love the way you play chess, and I want you to keep playing chess forever? Was it something like that? Did he see some of your games of chess? What was
no, he
it?
didn't praise me or anything. But what I liked about him was he was very frank on what he doesn't know, what he's good at, what he's not good at. He told me everything, like openly. And he also told me that during his childhood days he used to read newspaper, and that's where he knew me. And he also told me that when one of his family member told there is one celebrity match, he was wondering which heroine is there, who can. And I keep joking about him now also, that what do you want? What did you expect? So he's very sweet, and he's very open to whatever he feels. He never had like anything inside and outside. He just speaks his heart out. So that's where I was impressed, and I think one of the best decision I took was to agree to marry him in like couple of hours.
Yeah, I can only agree to this. This is your wedding. Tell us a bit about Karthik. What does he do in life? What is his profession?
He's civil engineer, and his whole family are engineers and civil engineers, and they did constructions on highways and roads and all. And now they are into real estate and constructing apartments and other things. So they're like family. Three of them takes care, like, so even when someone travels, other people will take care of each other. So it is more comfortable for us when we travel.
And
And
he doesn't travel too much to the tournaments with you, or does he do that?
I keep joking around him that after my marriage I showed him 9 countries.
Okay, okay.
So we traveled a lot in the first year, but due to this pandemic we missed many tournaments. I mean, many countries. But in general, he also loves traveling.
Hmm.
So what we do is when I'm at home, I work really hard. There were days I think I won't even speak to him much, just because I know that once we go to tournament, we will get to spend time with each other freely. And so that's why I used to work at home more, and we don't even go out much in the city because we have our plans, and I have to concentrate on my chess. So we give you each other this time, and then when we go, we make sure whenever possible that we travel together. If not for many days, at least some days he would come and go after the tournament. So at least we were trying to balance both the things, chess and our life, equally, and we are also enjoying traveling together.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's how a top player manages everything in life. Does he also understand chess? Does he play chess?
I mean, when I started, I was very happy that I got a husband who is very supportive for my chess. And now he's so much into chess that I get tired. I wonder, like, why, why I wanted a person who would encourage me. He's and I keep joking around that you encourage me more than needed, and it's enough for me. He gets upset when I lose. He gets upset, if something goes wrong with my game. He keeps trying to suggest me that I should do this, I should do that, and maybe I'm doing wrong here and how I should. So it sometimes it gets on my nerves, that this is enough. I will take care of my profession. You don't interfere in it. So it's very
Caring.
into chess, caring, and about my profession. Once I asked him, why do you say why my profession is important and why mine is more important than your career?
Mm-hmm.
So he told
Good
me
question.
yeah, I got this curiosity why. He told me maximum I can earn money, but what you are doing is you are useful for the country, or you're doing something which everyone is proud of. So your career is more important than mine. So
Modest.
after this, yeah, so the after this, like I am like indebted for him forever, like for all the support he does. And I would say he has so many sentiments. If I play and he feels that something can go wrong with my game, so he never even sees. He just like secretly sees the result, and he will come back to me. And even during this Olympiad, I don't like when there is noise outside. So I tell them clearly, I don't want any noise from this time to this time. I'll be playing. So then he started going off outside during this time to my parents' house or to his parents' house, and then I started doing well. So then he was regularly doing it.
Oh.
When I asked him, he said, "No, this is working off. Let's continue this." So he's he has too many sentiments and all. So I think the main reason I could happily couldn't even feel the difference of responsibilities after marriage is because of him. And also
Amazing.
his family, like my in-laws are so supportive and so sweet. When I got my Padma Shri, my father-in-law was very happy, and he's like, what to work next and how to work next, how to get next award, Padma Bhushan and all.
Oh,
So
nice.
they're very encouraging. They never
Tremendous.
yeah, they never ever asked me where I'm traveling, what I'm doing. They were just happy to see me doing good and successful.
Amazing. This is a support. Disconnect the call says thanks Sagar for taking out the time every day to stream and inspire the next generation of champions. I can tell you, Harika, this interview of yours is going to inspire so many people who are going to watch it. As you spoke about your mother-in-law, is this your mother-in-law?
Yeah, she is my
Yeah,
mother-in-law.
your mother and your mother-in-law here, and they have been extremely supportive to your chess career as well. That is so good to know. There's one thing which I collected was your wedding invitation card, because I felt that it shows your creativity, and also the perfect sort of, you are a perfectionist in some sense. So this is your Sangeet invitation, this is your Mehendi invitation, this is, I think, your the marriage
Marriage invitation.
invitation. So it was 17, 18, 19. But the very interesting thing is how it was sent was in this box, where along with the invitations there were chess pieces, and if you sort of open up the invitation, it becomes a chessboard and pieces. What a tremendous idea.
Yeah, I mean, when I started off with invitations, the first thing came to my mind is it has to be with something we do. And okay, Karthik is fine to do on my own chess. Like he never objects. He's more than happy. They had their set of invitations on their own, and I had my set of invitations. So for mine, I wanted to make it really special. And chess is what I am. Like my life is chess.
Yes.
So I wanted to make sure that I give a chessboard, but the whole idea has been done by Puneet Gupta Invitation. They are the main reason. Mine is just an idea that I told them I want in this way, and they are the one who executed it beautifully. Though I couldn't send everyone this, I couldn't afford to send everyone this, to be frank. But still, I made sure to have a theme on chess and send to how many ever people possible near me, and rest of them also I made sure to have the same theme. And I think this is one of the most special thing I'm really happy about during my wedding. This has come out really
No, this
beautifully.
is unbelievable. I think this is, all those who received this would have kept it nicely. They were still playing chess on it, and it's so nice to give something which stays. Not just a card. Very nice. Boni Mysuria, thank you so much for your super chat. And this is a very nice picture I see here of all the chess players here. Actually, it's so many people came to your wedding. If I see, it's Abhijit Kunte and his family. There is
Yeah,
Isha
yeah.
Karavade, who's your very good
Setu,
friend.
Adipan, Isha is my best friend in chess, and like Haryana was there completely from the beginning, and Ganguly Baya. So for me, because I when I'm like very close, it's like I will be there with them like a glue stick always with them. So Isha has been one of my strengths, like during my tournaments or anything. Like there were times even when we are busy now, we think like we wonder how many chats. Like now it's like WhatsApp, it's easier. We used to send this SMS to each other, and at some point my sister started doubting me that why, I mean, with whom I'm chatting so much. And that used to, once she immediately took the phone to see whom I'm chatting. And she saw it's Isha's name and she was like, okay. So that much we used to speak with each other. And even in SMS, there were like 20, 30 SMS, like in the one page, we used to write to each other. So she
Amazing.
is that close to me.
Yeah, this is Isha here, on the left, the second one.
Yeah.
Then there's Argyadeep Das, Setu
Arvind Dada,
Raman.
Setu, Adiban,
Uh,
Siddharth. He came from London all the way
wow.
to attend the wedding. And Batu, and Negi. Like he is
Parimarjan
one
Negi,
of my
yes.
close friend. Murali and all next generation. I'm very happy they could make it to the wedding. For me, it was always, and Nisha, she was there since my beginning. There were times when she used to correct my English, and I used to get irritated. Why they're correcting my English? Why is it this is wrong? Why that is wrong? And now I'm so glad I had someone like that in my life who were always caring for me. And all these people I know from here, Sandeepan Bhaiya and Abhijit Dada. So for me, it was always, my dream that when I get married, I want
Everyone should be.
all my close people to come and be there.
So
And
nice.
that's why I like when my marriage got fixed, immediately I told everyone that you have to be there. This is the time and date. And like, okay, there are not others, but
I
all my
think
friends,
next to
Vijika.
Nisha is Rakesh Rao, who is a very well-known sports journalist, and I think also a very good
Yeah,
friend.
I couldn't see. Yeah, Rakesh
Yes,
uncle. He saw me from the from I was like really young, and he wrote so many articles. So I'm very glad. Also, there are not many people in this photo like Vijika, whom I first like who took care of Aarti, who was my first roommate when I went alone,
uh,
and
Aarti
like
Ramaswamy.
yeah, she came with her daughter Varsha and Vijika, Sriram Jiju, Meenu. So I was very happy. Like also there were many foreign players Lilith, and like there were other people, Elizabeth. There were like Zawazu. So I
Oh,
was
they all
extremely
traveled to your wedding. Wow,
yeah. I was
amazing.
so happy that they could make it to the wedding, and I'm always thankful to them because this is something which I always wanted. I remember in 2006, I don't know how old I was. In 2006, I told Swati, I would get married in couple of years, and then you should come. And she got shock of her life. Why I was saying this, at such young age. I said it is like when my father finds someone for me, you have to come for sure wherever you are. So that's how I used to be since the beginning, that when I get married, all of you should come. And I'm really great and thankful that they all made it to my
Brilliant,
wedding and my most
brilliant.
special day.
People in the chat, one of them has said, please ask her about Surya Shekhar Ganguly's coaching and also car door incident and physical training. I do not know this. What is it?
So this happened in the Ganguly by stream. So when I worked with him couple of times, one of my first training camp, he always used to say that I'm like being very like I was not aggressive, or that I was very like soft, and he wanted to make me stronger, like so that I could on the game that would impact. So that was the reason he used to do many crazy things. Like once we went in a car and I was seeing outside, he just closed the window. Like he was trying to see if I would remove it. I didn't remove it, wondering that no one will do it. He's just joking, and he actually closed it, and I got stuck there. And that was the first time I've hit someone. Spontaneously, I got so angry and I've hit him. Like that what is this? So he was like trying to just make me strong, and there were some many things like this. So
Amazing.
and also he has been like my family for many years. So Haribhai always says, wherever you go, you make families and come.
Yeah, that's you and Hari over here. This is from 2017 IMSA Mind Games, I think, in China. And I think he has been also your very good close friend.
Yeah, there were times when I didn't know anything, and he used to be the most caring and supportive person. Most of many tournaments, only we both were there from India, and he has been always supportive since my childhood days when I didn't know anything. I would say like all my emotional drama, all my emotions, I would go and tell like this has happened, and then he will. I don't even know if he would read. He was like, okay, no problem. and then I would be very happy.
You
And
both are
for
so different, right? He's so
yeah,
calm and cool, and you're so emotional, and so I guess when you both meet, it's like very like a balancing force.
yeah, like I am proud of us, because like from so many years, like we have been each other's support. And also there was a time when especially like this Asian championship, when we won together, I remember myself, Isha and Haryana were there, and we were cooking, and he told, like, he told us. And also the previous day, once I finished my game, I went to his room and I told, I think now it's almost impossible for me. I just saw the, this, what is the progressive? I didn't check so far. It is apparently the opponent's rating average, and I am the highest seed. So even if I win, it's impossible for me to win the tournament. So all the hopes are gone. And he was also somewhere in third or somewhere like this. So then he told me, I'm reading this secret book, and I feel we can do it if we really want to. Just imagine you can do it. And he told, like, I'm always like this, that whatever he says, I just listen to him. I don't even doubt 1%. So when he said this, I went off to my room. I kept telling that, yes, whole night I was chanting, no, I will win for sure, I will win for sure. And it was with Panzongi with black.
Oh,
And I got the toughest opponent. I had the least rating average. There were 6 people in the same points. I said, no, 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 we will win for sure. We will win for sure. And I was telling the same to Isha. And actually, it happened after the game. I won with black with Tanzongi, and all the boards happened exactly how I
wow.
needed. And I won the Asian Championship. I came back to the room. Isha won bronze, and I was seeing Haryana's game, and he also won gold. So this is one of the magical moment of my career, because all my friends were there and we all did it together. So
Brilliant.
I would say he has been one of my pillar of strength in many difficult circumstances.
Amazing, amazing. A lot of people in the chat are saying cooker OP because there's cooker. There's some cooking going on in my house, but it is also the right moment to show them this picture, because here you are with the cooker. And tell us a bit about this.
This is in Frederick's house after my vacancy 2009, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, this is my he asked me, he invited me to his home, and
I want to tell the viewers that Frederick is the founder of Chessbase. He's the co-founder, and he lives in Germany, in Hamburg. Yeah, go on,
yeah,
Harika.
yeah. So I was very naive and I didn't know many things. I was just like, he was asking me about cooking, so I wanted to show him. And I went to his home with him, and I started cooking and showing them how I cook. And that's when he captured this. I don't know if he was even really interested. Maybe he would have told just one dialogue, but I was like very obedient, like, I will show you how to cook. And I started taking off the cooker and started cooking for and to
But you
show.
are a good cook, right?
At least I would say I was a decent cook until some point, definitely, because I couldn't eat outside, so most of the time I
Yes.
used to manage myself.
Yeah, yeah. And this is another picture which I remember was so proud moment, because you won the bronze. And I must tell the viewers that Harika has won a bronze medal not just in one world championship but three, in 2012, 15 and 17. And this is the third bronze medal for you. Very proud moment. Yeah, you went to Iran and you reached the semi-finals and finished third.
Yeah, like I was this with the scarf with the 15 days, and like I won this bronze medal. And this is something I mixed both Indian and Iranian culture, both wearing this and like
Yeah.
winning medal. So this is one of the nice photo I would remember.
Very nice. And also this one, I really like it. This is you winning the Times of India Sports
Yeah,
Award.
yeah,
And is that Imtiaz Ali, the
yeah,
famous director of Jab We Met?
yeah.
How was the you were in Mumbai to get this award? How was the experience winning this?
So I think I won. Yeah, I think I won 3 times.
Three times already. Okay.
Yeah, 3 times. This was my second time, if I'm not wrong. So already back by then, also we get to attend these events very less because we frequently travel. I had to miss many things. So these were the rare moments I could get exact time to attend. And I was extremely happy, like as I am a movie lover, since childhood days, you see like this Bollywood on stage shows and people giving, all this speeches, how you won and all this. So I was extremely happy and excited to go on the stage and take it's a sport award. I could speak couple of words, so I was all excited, and it was like one of the like nicest experiences, I would say. And I made many friends from different sports.
Yeah,
So
yeah. As you said, you are a movie lover. Actually, Amrita has told me a lot about you. She's traveled with you to some of the events, and this is one of your pictures from Switzerland, if I'm not mistaken. I think
yeah, in
you guys,
2007.
yeah, you guys had a very, very adventurous trip where you didn't get a hotel accommodation and then you were staying at some Indian's place. What was it like? Very crazy, yeah?
Yeah, I mean those times it was not clear how to do it. Now it's much easier, you just take booking.com and start doing it. But now earlier it was not like this. It was not as easy as it is. And it is like a team tournament, so we didn't care to see what is happening. Then once we reached there, we realized there is no accommodation. And then Meenu and I think Vijay, or with both, I don't remember exactly, but we were there together, Amrita and myself. Then we found this one of the accommodation in some like one of Sri Lankan families' home. They were very sweet, even though they were not giving up like this. Still for us, because we were like on road without any accommodation, they met us and like they agreed for us to give accommodation, and we stayed there. And that's when Amrita and myself, I remember I showed her some couple of Telugu movies also. So yeah, that was one of the craziest trips.
Which is your favorite movie in Telugu?
There are many. Like most of the genre I would like is one is on sports, of course, and the other is like happy family movies. Like where the ending should be always happy. And all my friends joke around, like if Isha says, you don't need to watch this movie, it means that it must be having some sad moments that I wouldn't appreciate or be happy about. So for me, most of the movies which are really happy, even if there is no logic, it's fine. But just to be happy and or
To feel
on
good.
sports.
To
Yeah,
feel good. That's what.
yeah.
And do you see a lot of Hindi movies as well?
I would say I see all the languages. Like in this lockdown time, I even came to this Korean language, Russian language. I saw in all different kinds of movies. Like
Wow.
for me, it's like all are over. So I just go and find new languages to see.
Amazing, amazing. And you have, I think, very big experience on watching movies during tournaments as well. But you are, I mean, how do you manage everything? It's still a question to me. You cook, you watch movies, you're focused, you train so hard. It's inspiring. I think I would like to leave the viewers with this very picture of yours, which shows everything that you sort of embody, the focus, the achievements that you have made for the country. Harika, you are such a big asset to Indian chess. I'm so glad that I had this opportunity to talk to you and
And
know
thanks,
more about you.
thanks, Sagar. Thanks, Sagar. I could actually, say so many things, so many experience. Even I am feeling good to share my experiences. So thanks for giving this opportunity. And you made me feel like a heroine. Like this 1 hour you gave such introductions, which is very normal generally. But you introduce your introduction, the way you were asking and everything. Thank you so much.
It was my pleasure. And Harika, what are your next plans now? Are some tournaments or anything lined up? Of course, there are no events happening over the board, but is there something planned right now, or what is it?
No plans for now. It's not clear, but I really want to play chess on the board. I want to travel. It's been so long. I just stopped playing chess like on March 14th, just before the lockdown. So at least I didn't miss so much this year, but still, like I just want to get back to any good chess tournament and play. So I'm
Yes,
just waiting.
and we are also waiting for the time when your bronze medal will be converted into the gold. You have already converted it into the Olympiad. You won the online Olympiad gold, and now, well, we will wait for the world championship as well. Wishing you all the best, and from
Thank you,
everyone in the
Sagar.
chat
Thank
as
you.
well. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
everyone. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Guys, that was Harika here. Amazing personality. I missed this last word here, which is super solid, Harika, and she's achieved so much for Indian chess. It was truly an honor to talk to you, and thank you all for being such wonderful people in the chat. And special thanks to Anshuman Das ji for his contribution. I'll be back today at 2 p.m. for our improving chess session. Until then, goodbye. See you. Do like the video so that it reaches more people. There were certain decisions made by Harika which are unbelievably bold, especially not going to school, making sure that she works every day from 6:30 onwards. Such an inspiring personality. So spread this video and see you soon, guys. Bye bye.